then I got hit 30 and I didn't want any more stuff in my life. So I got rid of the company and I started an experience gift company. The older you get, the more purpose you want. Someone came to me and said, can we talk about jobs of the future and what are you up to? And so now I've got this co-founder and we're building this new business together called Offscript. Going forward, you're going to have this entrepreneurial mindset or be an entrepreneur. Hi, my name's Calypso Rose and I'm a founder of a company called Offscript, which brings together creators, entrepreneurs and futurists to help the next generation with their next steps. So we're giving careers advice for young people today rather than yesterday's careers advice. And we've got entrepreneurship at our core. This is my fourth business. So I recently exited my other business about 6 months ago.
Amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
And what was that?
So that was an experience gift company. So my actual story was, so when I was 20, I set up a company called Clippy Kit, which were bags and accessories and makeup bags, and I sold them across the world in department stores and everywhere. And then I did that for 10 years. And then I got hit 30 and I didn't want any more stuff in my life. I was like overstuffed. If I saw another container load of stuff coming over from China, I was just done. So I got rid of the company and I started an experience gift company. So I could work from wherever and it was all just about experiences, like micro experiences and fun things to do. And then I did that for 10 years and then I just sold it. And now, you know, thank you. Yeah, it's a slog selling something, but did it. And I suppose all my businesses, they follow me, you know, like what I'm into at the time. And someone came to me and said, can we talk about jobs of the future and what are you up to? And so now I've got this co-founder and we're building this new business together called Offscript. And yeah.
So how did it come about? Why? So you just wake up one day and like, oh, I want to start this business. And how did that happen?
So my co-founder, John Gordon, who does talks and been in the game a long time, we've been working together and he had the idea and said, do you want to do this together? And I've never had a proper co-founder before. And I was like, and I really respect him. And I thought, yeah, this is excellent. This is, I've got a 9-year-old. And I can see that the future of work is going to look very different to how it is now. I mean, it's different, you know, from 4 months ago. So I jumped at the chance to join forces with him and get this off the ground. So this business started in about April or May. And we've got a big summit happening in January with some incredible entrepreneurs and speakers talking at the Royal Geographical Society about the future of work. We believe that you going forward, you're going to have this entrepreneurial mindset or be an entrepreneur rather than following that traditional career ladder.
What's the impact that you want to have on the world?
What's the impact I want to have on the world? Gosh, if I could just help 10 kids work out their next steps, I'd be happy. But I think the older you get, the more purpose you want. And I've found, I've gone from having a handbag business, which was fun and frivolous, to experiences, because I didn't want to pollute the world with more stuff. But now actually I just want to really help people. I want to help young people.
It's interesting because when I was a kid, I'd like to think I was quite entrepreneurial. And I remember I think it was in year 5, and I managed to get all of my friends and my friends' friends to bring stuff to school that they didn't want anymore. And I held like a sale at school. I made £50, and £50 in year 5 is a lot of money. But back then, like as I grew older, I was like, I wish my parents had maybe pushed me more down that route and maybe taught me more skills, like more finance. But they can only teach me what they knew. What can we be doing more at home for our kids to be?
Well, you find entrepreneurship's not really being taught in school. It's kind of the same. I never knew that being an entrepreneur was an option when I was at school, and the same is still happening now. even though young people's parents are entrepreneurs and have all their own businesses, but it's just not being told that this is an option. I suppose maybe when you're an entrepreneurial parent, you go, oh, please just take the safe route. But even if, but now there isn't the safe route, you know. So even if you've got a 9 to 5, it's good to have a side hustle or just learn how to have that entrepreneurial mindset so you can grow transferable skills and be flexible, in the workplace, because I think it's important.
And 5 years from now, we're sitting here again in Ideas Fest. Where would you like to see the business have grown from now to then?
Well, we'd like to. I'd love to get into all the schools and have a really solid entrepreneurial course that we're developing at the moment, just to teach the basics of entrepreneurialism. That would be the dream.
What are some of the big hurdles you feel like you're gonna, or have you had any hurdles currently in this business? And secondly, do you foresee any that you need to overcome?
Hurdles in this business? Not so far in this business. In my last business, hurdles. God, every day's a hurdle. That's the fun bit. I suppose a hurdle could be, selling my business. That was a massive hurdle. And the number of times I just wanted to quit and give up, because, I wish I'd learned how to negotiate better. I think if there was one skill as a young person, it'd be negotiation and debate. I'd have really developed it. And I suppose also, as I didn't go to university, I just started my first business straight out of school, basically. Maybe that was one of the skills that I didn't learn so much. So,
how have you changed yourself as a founder since when you started your first business to now? How have you developed as a person?
I don't rush into things as much as I used to. So I'd come up with a new idea, right, done, let's do it. And I still really want to come up with new ideas and just rush straight into them. But now I kind of sit back, let them percolate, and get a bit more research and work harder on that side. But it's difficult because it's as an entrepreneur, it's in your nature.
That's
to
it.
just rush from one idea to the next without fully formulating it.
So you're obviously very busy being a founder of this business and exiting your previous one. How do you balance your personal life and business life? Is there a balance?
Yeah, and I've got a 9-year-old as well. So the juggle is real, especially over summer holidays. But I really love what I'm doing. I really love talking to people. It doesn't really feel like work a lot of the time. But I'm also really conscious of my health. I run, I swim, I'm in the sea nearly every day, and I love that. So I think balance is super important.
And when what's your child's name?
Hendrix.
When Hendrix is away from home, he's with friends, what do you want him to be saying about his mum?
What is he? That she just goes for it. And she just takes every opportunity and says yes, and is positive.
So I've got 2.5-year-old at home, and I'm really realizing now that she's watching everything we do, from the things we say to the way we act, and I'm being very conscious of the work I do as well, and the way that I speak to people and stuff. She's watching everything, so I think it's really important that we are the way that we want our kids to be.
I think kindness is. That's what I really try and instill in my boy, and he's a really, really kind kid.
Yeah, so, that's so nice. And okay, if you had two minutes in front of an audience of 10,000 people, what's your message?
What's your
message to them?
My message, 10,000 people. Be a mentor. Be a mentor. Help someone that's asking for your help, and be the person that they need.
Is there a question that I haven't asked that you'd like me to ask? Something that you haven't covered?
No, I think that's good.
Good?
Yeah. I can't think of anything.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Was that okay? Waffling on.
No, not at all.